Yo, oh boy. Can anyone hear me? Oh, that should be fixed. I'm on top of things as usual. This isn't going to go anywhere. This won't be very long. Just trying to aggravate people. Andrew, Stephen, Bo, Shawnee, welcome. I doubt anyone wants this, but we'll throw this in here. Yeah, shout out to the Aisha Joy family. I got a whole slew of videos I'll be going through on that one for sure. No real big surprise why Pick Rob's into her channel. None whatsoever. Don't say I blame them. You know, I have to check out this, whatever she said. What did she say? Topless going to the bank? Or, no, not topless. Braless going to a bank challenge. They do some weird shit down there in the Philippines, folks. Let me see if I can pull this up here. Yeah. Here you go. So here's the there's your proof in the pudding. Let me see if I can zoom this in a little bit. That might be better. We did go over this briefly last night. Showed up on JLS's. But this is Amazing Awesomeness. Who's the gentleman in this article here? What year is this? 2013? 14. Kenneth Royal Wheeler, Grand Junction, Colorado, was sentenced today by U.S. District Court Judge William J. Martinez to serve 40 months in federal prison for sending interstate threatening communications. Following his prison sentence, Martinez ordered Wheeler to serve 3 years on supervised release. Wheeler appeared at the sentencing hearing in custody. He was remanded at the sentencing hearing's conclusion. Wheeler was found guilty of 2 counts of sending interstate threatening communications following a 4-day trial before Judge Martinez. Jury deliberated for 75 minutes before reaching a verdict. That's something he was arguing with. He said it was, what's up, Shaq Pick Rob Boggs? How are you? He said, no. It's totally 2 days. I'm going to take the court reporter's word for this one and not the psychopath who did what we're about to cover in this article. Wheeler was first charged by criminal complaint March 20, 2012. He was indicted by a federal grand jury in Denver on March 22, 2012. A superseding indictment was obtained May 21st, 13. Jury trial began September 23rd, 13. Verdict handed down September 26th of 13. According to court documents, as well as facts presented to the jury during the trial, a person called the Grand Junction Police Department to report threatening Facebook posts. The police department, working with Homeland Security, conducted an investigation and determined that threatening posts were made by Wheeler. It's also determined that Wheeler was in Rome, Italy when he made the posts. In fact, one of the posts stated that Wheeler believed he could post anything he wanted and not be prosecuted because he was not physically in the United States. Big brain on Kenny here. Here's what I mentioned on Pick Robs. What's up, Andrew K? Seems like a nice guy. Maybe he can be our next shitty president. Yeah. No, he doesn't like them, Andrew. We're about to get to that part. Among Wheeler's posts were instructions for people to unalive students at a local daycare. He also told his quote-unquote followers to unalive specific police officers as well as their families and children. In one post, he said, "The Americans can't punish me for what I say here in Rome, Italy on Facebook, so unalive." Well, you can read it. I probably shouldn't even say it here. We'll get nuked. Not the Putin kind, just the YouTube kind. Some very unkind and threatening things about police officers and their loved ones. Wheeler was arrested at the Grand Junction Airport once he returned into the United States from Rome. Regardless of where you are in the world, if you send a threatening communication and it crosses state lines or international boundaries, you can and will be held accountable, said U.S. Attorney John Walsh. That was probably what I found the funniest. What's up, Ron? Funniest about the article. He sounds like a hero to liberals. Well, this is the shirtless, weird beardo guy you just saw on Pick Rob's stream. Regardless of where you are in the world, if you send threatening communications and cross state lines or international boundaries, you can and will be held accountable, said Attorney John Walsh. The defendant thought he could threaten people from afar and return without consequences. He clearly learned that this is not the case. Individuals who make threats of violence are not immune to prosecution, said Kumar C. Kibble. I don't know what it is about that name that makes me laugh. Special agent in charge of HSI Denver. Anyone who threatens law enforcement officers or their families is a serious threat to everyone. I would tend to agree with that. The case was investigated by Homeland Security and Grand Junction Police. Jury trial was handled by, who cares, U.S. Attorneys Colleen Covell, David Tonini, Assistant U.S. Attorney Michelle Heldmeyer. U.S. Attorney's Grand Junction Branch Office provided substantial assistance during the investigation and pendency of the case. We recorded the combo after a little. Hop on here and share it, Ron. You can air it. That's fine. If you don't want to, you don't have to. That's fine. I know you've been busy as it is this evening. I've got Dylan's here.
Hello, what the fuck?
What?
Why are you streaming so late, man?
Because I feel like it. What are you doing up so late, Dylan?
I don't know, masturbating. I don't know.
Okay. Did you listen to any of this so far, or did you just stumble in?
I got a notification on my phone that you were live.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So you missed the entire thing.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
sum it up in like three sentences.
There is a fellow. What's up, punk rock? Who goes by the name of Amazing Awesomenicity on YouTube. He joins panels, usually without a shirt, with a big old beard. He's kind of balding.
Okay.
As it turns out, he's the gentleman in this article here. I found this out on JLS's last night. I never understood why people didn't really like this guy, but it all came together. He's a fellow named Kenneth Wheeler who served 3 years in a federal prison for putting threats on his Facebook while vacationing in Rome against police officers and a daycare.
Huh.
Yeah. And then I called him out on Pickrod's stream. Pickrod got mad at me. I'm the bad guy, even though he's the one. I'm a bad guy for calling him out. He's not a bad guy for making these threats. He's still adamant that he didn't do it. He was framed by a federal agent that didn't like him. It's his story.
Huh.
Who do you believe, Dylan?
I don't know. I'm kind of just new to all this. This is very interesting.
Well, if someone were convicted by a jury in a federal court of doing this, would you be inclined to believe the person who said they totally didn't do it, or the jury who spent 4 days listening to evidence and came to that conclusion?
I think I'd be more inclined to believe the jury.
I might as well. Yeah. Hello, Pyramid Builder. Ethan says, is he a diddler like Pickrod? Not as far as I know. It didn't say anything about him wanting to do anything like that, Ethan. More so that he was suggesting that people do very terrible things to them. What's up, Jeff? Called it a new awesome sauce. Was it a look? A kook.
Blow?
Yeah, yes.
Have you had anything to drink?
I am on my second beer of the evening. What do you ask?
I don't know. Just, it's, you're like, what, 3 hours ahead of me, right?
I don't know. It's 1:40 here.
10, 11, 12. Yeah, you're 3 hours ahead. More.
Okay. What, are you disappointed? Do I have catching up to do? I mean, I have a few more.
It's just weird to see 2 streams within a span of a week.
Oh, yeah. Wow. How do you like that? Pretty crazy.
Yeah. You're mixing things up.
Oh, yeah. To keep it wild.
Yeah, keep it wild. Where's Retrofan? He's probably sleeping.
No, he's just recently commented in our chat something about the band that Aaron went to see. What's up, Capone? How are you? Screw you, Dad. You ruined my drunk birthday. Okay. Cobe's going through a birthday. Oh, it's Cobe's birthday. No kidding. What
Happy
happened?
birthday.
Happy birthday to Cobe's. Can someone give me a Cliff's Notes on the events that transpire? I don't even watch the recap channels anymore.
Where's Ice Swallow Come, man?
He was in Pickrod's chat earlier. I haven't seen him here yet.
Okay. Speaking of pick Rob, did you see the picture that I posted in our chat of my bottle?
I did see you put a new, I believe, a new pick up sticker on your thermos. Is that correct?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Because
Great.
I spilled brake fluid all over Carrie, and I
Mhm.
guess the sticker didn't like that, so she just became all whited out. So I took it off and replaced it with pick Rob.
That's one way to get rid of the herpes, right?
Yeah. It's kind of interesting though. When I took the sticker off, there was still the silhouette line of the sticker.
Yes.
So it just kind of felt like it was still on there.
Sorry to hear that. I guess you left a lasting impression. Punk Rock says Coach was supposed to go to a birthday dinner with his dad and stepmom, but his dad told him no because he was too drunk. There's no such thing as being too drunk to go to birthday dinner. He doesn't. Is he at risk of throwing up? Or?
As long as you're not driving.
Yeah, well, he doesn't have a license. I don't think he was going to ride his bike over there.
So, you want to send Jehovah's Witness to Game Wizard?
He's already a Jehovah's Witness, buddy. I don't think it's going to do anything.
I mean, I just want to send. I just want to fucking send Jehovah's Witness to visit the Game Wizard store so they can barf.
Okay. Well, I mean, you're free to. I can't stop you. Perhaps you could send some to Pick Road, maybe 2 a day, something like that. Or Carrie. Carrie might enjoy hanging out with him. I don't really want to read Steven's comment just before Punk Rock, but yes, correct, Steven. Exactly.
He wants to. Huh.
Yep. Yeah, that's Kenneth Steele. Amazing awesomeness of your.
Are we looking at the same comment here?
Yeah. Well, it's 1:39 my time, whatever it is.
What about the kids, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm Steven. Dylan, go back to Game Wizard and with Laurel again.
You could. Aaron was bragging about his really shitty vacation in Orlando. He didn't reply when we told him to get on that ride. Someone just did. You watch that video in the chat there, Dylan?
I don't think I did.
I don't know what the ride is called. It's like it's a tower with a ring around it, and everybody sits on seats in the ring. And the tower went all the way up to the top, and it dropped them to about halfway, and they hit the brakes, and the one dude came flying out, and you can hear his melon clanging against the fence when he hit the ground.
That's at Tower of Terror?
No, I don't know what specifically it's called, but I don't think that's really what's important here, right?
Not really, no.
You didn't watch it?
No.
Oh,
but about going to Game Wizard, there's no way in hell I'm driving that way because my gas tank has only about 150-mile range on it.
Okay.
You're talking about spending like probably a $1,000 just to get to Florida.
You could fly. What does Ron
have? Could fly.
Here?
And I have no problem with flying, unlike Aaron. Because he doesn't want to fly. He'd rather drive the whole.
I got Discord opening. Ron, is this like a recording? Can I play this or no?
Wait, hold on. BH. I didn't know you had Discord.
I don't.
What do you mean?
I don't.
Yes, you do.
I don't, though. No.
Just send me your fucking Discord, man.
I don't have Discord.
Yes, you do.
No. That's a recording. Okay, I get it, Ron, but I'm not worried about the content. Whatever it is, it is. I'm asking if you're okay with me playing this. Go ahead. Okay. Let me see how I can make this work.
Sorry, Steven. Laura will pay for your ticket and Aaron will drop you off at the store to bang his wife. No worries.
This link will take you to an upload. Okay. I'll take
her to town.
You will take her
Hit that poontang.
I'm gonna unplug my headphones and hopefully it doesn't fuck everything up. If it does, I will be right back in here. Hang tight.
Hello.
Dylan, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, lovely. Hang on 1 second. All right, let me. 1 second. Run. Yeah, okay. This should be fine. All right, I'm interested to hear this. Thank you, Ron. Appreciate it.
All right. 7 minutes. Jesus.
What was he talking about? What was the?
That was very negative.
I believe he was talking about a federal case that I got convicted of. Long story short, a dude I used to go to church with used to be the janitor in a federal building. We never got along. He became an FBI agent, and then he hacked my Facebook page a couple of times. He put comments in there stating that somebody needs to go in and kill cops, judges, lawyers, politicians, and their kids and blow them all up in shit. So I got convicted of 2 counts of Title 18.
By the way, hang on 1 second. I'm going to
interstate threatening communication.
Suddenly he knows what the posts were. When I spoke to him on JLS's last stream last night, he said he had no idea what was in the post. So the story's already crumbled.
I served 3 years in federal prison. After I served all my time, I won my appeal. So, yeah, I was convicted. That is correct. He was correct in saying that. He was incorrect in making the comment that I committed the act, because I didn't. Still to this day, and ultimately, my case piggybacked ride on Ilonis versus USA all the way to the Supreme Court. I wrote several of my own briefs to the Supreme Court. They're called amicus curiae, which means friend of the court. So if anybody has any questions pertaining to a court case that the Supreme Court of the United States is reviewing, you file an amicus curiae brief. So I filed several of those. The Supreme Court ruled in my favor and ultimately upheld me winning my appeal. So the other night, I think it was last night, him and some other dude, I don't even know who they are, were asking me about it. So I was honest and straight up about it. I did not lie about my name, the case number, or anything. But for some odd reason, I'm being trolled. I get trolled by a lot of trolls. So yeah, what else to say?
Trolls, huh?
Look it up online. It does make me look like a bad person.
Yeah, no shit.
But I didn't make the comments,
Yes,
so
you did.
There's nothing I can do about that.
You fucking piece of shit.
David.
Okay, all right.
Can I take that on the stream?
Story.
What do you think?
Oh, dude, it's a fucked up story, yo. I mean, honestly, there were 3 Facebook comments. I was charged and convicted of 2 of them. The third one I wasn't charged with because the FBI agent who actually made the comments was caught by Italian police in the internet cafe. The third comment was made. So that right there in my mind just proves beyond a reasonable doubt I didn't make the comment. But, I am an activist and I am anti-government and I voice my opinion against the government. And so I was sent to prison. I was sent to prison for something I did not do that ultimately was ruled not a crime that did not occur in America. So here I am.
Oh,
It's quite a story, man.
a lot of people do get framed too.
Sorry. There for a second.
That does happen. So, and I met some interesting people while in prison. I met Lenny Dykstra. He was my cellie for a couple weeks. Lenny Dykstra won the World Series He had a string of, what do you call those? Car washes throughout
Felonies?
California. And he was going to his bankers, getting like a 10 grand out at a time, you know? And he ultimately took out $200,000 without paying taxes on it. But what he did not know was that the bankers he was working with was robbing him blind. So every time he took out like 10,000 in cash, they were each taking out 500,000 in cash. So one day he gets a call from the bank saying that he has no more money, he's bankrupt. And he's like, what are you talking about? I should have like $48 million in the bank. And they're like, no, you got nothing. So then when he looked into it, that's when he found out every time he was taking out 10,000 in cash, several people were taking like 500,000 in cash. So that was basically like taking 2 million out at once. And
Get
he went
fucked.
down for it. So I also met Manuel Noriega, who was the dictator of Panama.
Yeah, right.
But I heard he died in prison a couple years ago.
Yeah, okay. Right.
So yeah.
Hold on, pause this shit, man.
Hang on 1 second. There, Dylan. Hold, please. Yes, go ahead.
Okay. So Noriega
Yeah.
was in Panama.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me Google something.
Go ahead.
Noriega
Yes.
served his.
Spit it out there, Dylan.
Okay. He served 40 years in prison. He was imprisoned at La Sante prison. Hold on. Yeah. La Sante prison in France.
The president of France, Panama asked the French government to extradite Noriega so he could face trial for human rights violations in Panama. The French government had previously stated that extradition would not happen before the case in France had run its course. September 23, 2011, French court ordered a conditional release for Noriega to be extradited to Panama on October 1st, 2011. He was extradited to Panama on December 11, 2011, and incarcerated at El Ranecer, sorry guys, prison to serve the sentences totaling 60 years he had accumulated in absentia for crimes committed during his rule. February 5th, 2012, he was moved to Hospital Santo Tomas in Panama City with high blood pressure and brain hemorrhage. He remained in the hospital for 4 days before being returned to prison. It was announced March 21st, 2012, Noriega had been diagnosed with a brain tumor, which was later revealed to have been benign. January 23rd, 2017, he was never in prison in the U.S. What? Why would you make a story up like this? He was not in a U.S. prison. Am I missing a detail here?
He was, however, here's a neat little factoid.
Yeah,
In 88, he was indicted by federal grand juries in Tampa on charges of racketeering, drug smuggling, and money laundering. In Tampa.
maybe he was hanging out with your mom. You never know.
I don't know. So, okay, so here's the thing. This guy, this
Yeah.
crazy fucker, when was he in jail? Like
Which
when did
grade?
he serve time? Like, what year?
You talking about the hand exercise bowling over the glasses on the screen here?
Yes.
2013 to 2016 or 18, somewhere in there.
Okay. Because it says that Noriega died in 2017.
Yeah.
At age 83.
Yeah, so he doesn't even have that straight. This guy did not die after he was released from prison. So we just poked a few holes in that story pretty quickly, and you got to at least have a believable story outside.
Manuel, I mean, at least the car wash guy sounds credible.
Lenny
It
Dykstra?
actually sounds like something that could be true.
Hang on.
Because fuck the bankers.
The name rings a bell. I don't remember what this guy's deal was. Apparently, he was a former Baseball
whack.
center fielder. This is a retro fan question. You could probably poke holes in this one pretty quickly for us. He's probably got a spreadsheet for this. Let's see what his imprisonment was. Let's see. August 25th, 2011, Dykstra was charged with indecent exposure. The Los Angeles city attorney accused him of placing ads on Craigslist requesting personal assistant or housekeeping services. The victims alleged that when they arrived, they were informed that the job also required massage service. Ooh. Dykstra would then disrobe and expose himself. He was given a 9-month sentence for lewd conduct. He was released from a federal pen in Victorville, California in June of 2013 after serving 6.5 months of his sentence for bankruptcy, fraud, and money laundering charges, which ran concurrently with the grand theft auto and false financial statements charges. Part of his release, he was required to serve 3 years of supervised release, including 500 hours community service, enroll in a substance abuse program, submit to drug testing, and pay $200,000 to his creditors. Finished probation April of 2014, had undergone weekly drug testing. Now he lives with his ex-wife Terry, who said she has no plans to remarry. This guy was out of prison by June of 2013. The asshole we are discussing was convicted in the verdict was handed down September 26, 2013. This guy was released in June of 2013. So that's yet another delusional psychopathic lie from this fucking weird bag. Can I hit play on the video again?
Hold on. Just read a couple comments here. Ashton says Dylan the detective on the job. Bukaki says you were just scraping the surface of this guy. If you get him going, he will go off about killing robots and having an interdimensional dragon familiar, for example. What the fuck? What a fucking whack job. Andrew K says, Dylan, wow, I don't think we would have gotten that without your help. Thanks, man. You're welcome, Andrew K. All right, let's get to the... Wait, are you pissing?
I just said I was going to take a piss. I didn't wash my hands at flush. I'll press play.
Wash your fucking hands, man.
I know where. I didn't put my dick anywhere weird. I didn't put my dick anywhere weird today. It's all good. Don't worry.
Just wash your fucking hands.
All right, I'm going to press play.
Okay.
Hello? What? Oh, okay.
But anyways,
You met Noriega?
Thank you. Yeah, totally. The dictator of Panama was in FCI Florence with me, which is Federal Correctional Institute in Florence. In Florence, Colorado, there's a minimum. The FCI, the USP, that they have a kill fence, an electrified kill fence, and the Supermax. I was across
This guy's so full of shit.
the street from the Supermax. I could see these chicken coops, but it goes down several stories. It's actually in the ground.
Yet another reminder, Noriega was never at ADX Florence.
Oh my god.
Wow.
And he never
That's
Are you
insane.
there, Spooky?
he never served prison prison sentence on US soil.
Yeah, so it was 3 years of my life, and here I am. I'm still vocal about saying fuck the government.
And what are we talking
Now you are.
here?
So wait. Why are people trolling you then?
Oh, dude, that's a super long story.
Well, do you have like an
This other
abridged
dude
version of
from
it?
Kansas. Somebody else was being trolled. I used to go on to his live streams. He used to come on to mine. All his trolls followed me. That's the short and sweet of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I get
Ron, your internet
called
connection
names all the
fucking
time.
sucks.
He's like, well, how's it feel to have somebody who was convicted of threatening kids? You know, I didn't make the comment, so there's nothing I can do. All they can do is read what was online produced by the federal government. So they're not going to come out and say, oh, hey, we screwed over an innocent person, because they don't even say that when people who got wrongly convicted and proven they were wrongly convicted with DNA tests. So here I am.
Okay.
All right. Hey, Blow, pause this.
All right. Well,
You
that
have a
makes
beautiful
that makes
evening.
sense, I guess. What
I
up?
have, I have a little interesting factoid about Noriega, since we're sort of on the topic.
Lay it on us. I'm here to learn something.
All right. And it's video game related, so we'll get the video game fix for the night. Noriega was depicted in the video game Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Yes, he was. It was part of a mission. In July 2014, he filed a lawsuit against the game company Activision for depicting him and using his name without his permission.
Yeah.
Noriega, who filed the suit while in prison for murder, claimed he was portrayed as a, quote, a kidnapper, murderer, and enemy of the state. On October 28, 2014, the case against Activision was dismissed by a judge in California.
Okay.
Yeah, and on that same note, in the first Black Ops game, there's a mission where you're supposed to kill Castro, but you kill like a body double.
Yes.
And there was this Cuban website that criticized the game for having you kill Castro because the U.S. failed to do so in the last 50 years.
Wow. Can I play the last 30 seconds of this before John Benet Ramsey porn bombs us?
By all means, go ahead.
All right. Thank you.
That you get trolled, but I guess I can see where.
Hey, good, have a beautiful week.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So who's this Ramsey character that's in our stream here?
Hello, John Benet Ramsey. You're live on the air.
Don't hear gay enough. You should figure this thing out by now.
Hey, Retro Man. Yeah.
I wasn't gonna comment. Normally, I'm not up to sleep. My sleep schedule's totally
Yes.
fucked up. But I
You
did
don't have
catch.
to make excuses. Come on.
I did catch. Well, I want to qualify that, saying I was up till like 5-8. That stream ended at 5 a.m. and I caught most of it.
Okay.
That guy is. I missed the first 25 minutes, but that was fucking something else. That Antifa guy's fucking lost his mind.
Sure, ain't it?
Here's a fucking whack job, of course. Dude claims to have met Noriega.
Who's never been in prison in
Florence, Colorado, I think he said it was, or some other state.
I didn't actually see. So is this the guy that we were listening to? That's him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What a fucking weird.
Yes, I do have Aisha Joy's channel open, and I'm not ashamed. I don't care.
Wait, what?
You wouldn't be interested. She's a woman.
I want to see.
All right, I'll send you a link.
Let me see this beautiful woman.
Okay, we'll get that. We'll get that right over to you.
Something I didn't understand. Did you replay the whole thing, or I mean, I know it went on for like an hour, so probably not.
No, I was replaying from about an hour ago. He was talking to our friend Big Ron and Peter or someone.
Did JLS take that down, or is it privated?
I don't have.
I mean, that was honestly, fuck. That was a fucking crazy. Between that person and what's the guy's name, Will?
Yes.
I mean, Will's obviously highly intelligent, but I can't read him. I don't get a good read on him.
Yeah.
Will wasn't really the interesting part of this.
No, but he was a part of stirring things up. I think, like
Sure.
his passive comments. Yeah.
Bull, what's your profile picture, man? What's your avatar?
It's a guy from an episode of Unsolved Mysteries, I think, that looks almost exactly like Pick Rob. I can't remember. Maybe Cave or Punk Rock or Ron. Someone sent me a link to it. Maybe it was Solstice. I don't remember. Been kicking around for a while.
Yeah.
Nepotis says that Kenny told him for the right price he would make a painting with his own fecal matter for him. Well, hang up, buddy. Maybe you get a painting of Noriega behind bars or something. It'd be really lovely. Hang it in your living room or whatever. Oh, hello, Jason. Jason says, what did I miss? I'll just leave this up, Jason. I'd probably get bombarded for it, but I'll leave it up. You can rewatch it.
So
Yes.
I'm gonna go back to the Noriega thing. When he sued Activision claiming they called him a kidnapper,
Yeah.
he kidnaps the main villain of the game. Like it's part of like a flashback sequence, and he actually kidnaps the main villain, but ends up setting him free due to some fucking thing. And then you're playing as the villain. He ends up choking out Noriega and punches him in the face.
Okay.
So, you know.
Is it Kenny that did? Dylan?
Yes?
Is it Kenny that does the punching? When he was his cellmate or whatever, when they were hanging out?
Yeah.
Florence?
Why not? Let's just say it is.
Oh, okay. Can't wait for Kenny to tell us that they modeled the whole game after his life or something equal. I've found a lot of crazy fucking people on YouTube, and there's also plenty of people who do the oh my god, what was his name? Why am I now drawing a mental blank on this after beating this horse to death for years? Andy Kaufman. There's plenty of fairly convincing Andy Kaufmans, creative artists, what have you.
Andy Kaufman?
We'll get to that in a second. Ashton Ferret says, oh god, Dylan, isn't I like can't read, sorry guys. I need more beer. Oh god, Dylan isn't I like trains autistic. He's I know useless Call of Duty facts autistic. He's a zoomer, what do you want? Not his fault. We're all raised on video games, Ashton. What were you gonna segue into, Dylan? You wanted to know who Andy Kaufman is?
Yeah.
Andy Kaufman was, I'm pretty sure he's dead. He's been dead for a while. He was I'm going to ask a question that's probably useless to ask. You know the show, Retro Fan might have to help me out.
I know briefly about him. I mean, essentially, I think he started his acting career in well before my time, but wasn't it called Taxi with Danny DeVito and
Taxi. Yeah.
Christopher Lloyd? Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think basically he went on to be like this like variety act of Danny DeVito, yeah. But he went on to do like this comedy / like Elvis impersonator act, right?
Well,
stand-up comic.
It's deeper. He was Ron's calling him an ironic stand-up comedian. Boo says famous wrestler of women. That is true. Andy Kaufman, his entire life, Dylan, every aspect of his publicly accessible life is an act, a joke of him faithfully and wholeheartedly playing a part to the point where, especially at the time, because this was a relatively new concept for a televised personality, somebody who had such reach, blew a lot of people's minds because people couldn't figure out if he was serious or.
Well, let me ask Dylan this. Dylan, have you seen the movie The Wonderful Life of Walter Mitty, the guy with like multiple personality disorders?
No.
Okay. Never mind that route. But yeah, basically Bill's right. He basically was a variety act, and he basically you never knew who the real Andy Kaufman was, right? So fast forward through his career, did stand up, did Elvis impersonations. He was one of the first, as far as I know, like publicly famous Elvis acts. He did a famous like Mighty Mouse impression for some reason. I don't know why that became popular. Anyway, fast forward, got into like the WWF, WWE. There was stage fights with him and what's the guy's name? Jerry Lawler.
Yeah, I'm sort of browsing through Google, so I'm sort of following along with what's going on.
What's the name? The wrestler?
Jerry Lawler.
Okay. And so like where he slapped him on stage and all that. So finally it came down to him admitting that he was terminal with cancer. And people, his whole life, like Blow said, had been like a mirage, like an image.
Yeah.
An image of like, and no one believed that he was dying of cancer, and he died.
Yeah. It'd be like if I did a I'm dying of cancer stream, though, and nobody would buy it, right? But not that I'm comparing myself to Andy Kaufman.
But that's the 1 minute breakdown of who Andy Kaufman was.
Yes.
So it looks like Jim Carrey played as Andy Kaufman in a movie.
And in fact, I did mention the side that wonderful, the Life of Walter Mitty, whatever. Wasn't there a movie, Man? I've never seen it, but Man on the Moon, which was literally about his life.
That's what Dylan's referencing.
Yeah,
I'm
never.
here right now.
I think REM did the title song, if not the entire soundtrack. It's a great song, by the way. Man on the Moon. I'm an REM. Whatever. Okay, Ron boiled it down a little better. He's an early pioneer of ironic comedy and was super self-aware of his act. Yes, and nobody got it. Almost nobody got it at the time. It's insane. Nobody got it, and that's what made him good.
I'd say it's one of the few casting roles, even though I haven't seen the movie, where if you look at like Jim Carrey's career and his, I mean, they aren't too dissimilar with like random stuff throughout their years that made them famous. I mean, Jim Carrey was a stand-up comic. He was a physical comic. He started his career on In Living Color.
I believe, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that was one of the few casting roles that I can't imagine. Keep in mind, he's fucking insane now, Jim Carrey, but
He's still a very talented actor.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
60 years old.
Didn't he, fuck did he do? Didn't he give his dying wife an STD or something? What the fuck horrible shit did he do in relatively recent history? I could have sworn that was it.
who? What? Jim Carrey?
Yeah.
I'll Google it. Hold on.
Abandoned his dying wife, or he gave her herpes or
Didn't
something.
he marry the co-star? Was her name Lauren something from Dumb and Dumber? Not Lauren Hutt, is it?
I don't know. Possibly. Dylan's doing the research tonight. Like Liz said, Blue's Clues level shit.
Anyway, back to the whole whoever this guy's name is. Fucking insane. This guy should not be anywhere within 100 feet of any firearm.
Andy Kaufman or Kenny?
Well,
Okay,
the
so
one of the two that's still alive, I'm guessing.
Oh, yes, okay.
I guess apparently he gave his now dead wife herpes and gonorrhea.
Yep.
Carrie's late girlfriend Catherine White forged STD test results in a prior attempt to extort the actor. Carrie's legal team claims in now explosive new court filing as of October 20th, 2017.
Yeah, a little while back.
She looks a bit young. Looks a bit
She's dead
young.
now.
Just saying, man.
Shit happens, Dylan. Not gonna live forever.
What's funny is
Jim Carrey.
you said she's kind of young. I mean,
She looks young.
okay, well,
She was younger than he was, I do believe. Yeah.
quick side thing. I thought about going to a concert in Orlando. Billy Joel's in town. One of those people where I listened to kind of growing up, and you don't know how many more concerts he's going to have.
God.
But I certainly, hell, is not going to pay $100, $200 for it. Anyway, I woke up to the radio the other morning. The radio was doing an interview with him. And Billy Joel is one of those people that is, I don't know if he's on his third or fourth marriage, who knows, but constantly is upgrading his current wife for a younger one. And the guy on the radio asked him, it's like, how come you keep chasing these younger girls? What do you have in common? And Billy Joel says, well, when you go to a car lot to replace your car, do you buy the old car or the new car?
Mm-hmm. What's Billy Joel? He's made of money. I guess he's still famous.
Speaking of Billy Joel, I did listen to that record. The Billy Joel record.
If before you owned that, did you even know who he was?
Yeah. Piano Man. Duh.
Yes.
Not really. He's had a lot of hit songs. And that's why his concerts sell out. I mean, he is like, I don't know how many number one songs he's had, but I'm sure it's quite a few.
Nothing in the last 30 years.
A lot of his music's pretty easy listening.
Yeah, it's not the kind of music you'd work out to or Grand Theft Auto is probably not going to have it as one of their go-to tunes.
Well, probably on the classic station. For sure.
Ron says there is a Jim Carrey art exhibit in his town. Well, I'm sure it can't be missed, Ron.
Hold on, I'm gonna Google that.
Don't box Ron live and on the air, man.
I'm not gonna Google it. Hold on.
Billy Joel, it's my yeah. Allentown, good song. Lived there for a while. Absolute shithole.
Pressure, New York State of Mind, My Life. They said My Life. Yeah, he's got.
Oh wow,
Restaurant or whatever.
Jim
Yep.
Carrey is actually an artist.
That's a stretch. Everybody's not just telling.
Years ago, I was leafing through. I had a kind of a man crush on Tim Burton's movies, like years ago. The whole Beetlejuice and what other movies did he do? But didn't he do with Batman 1?
Early on?
Yeah, some of those. Anyway,
Correct.
he's also he had a bunch of like artwork that I didn't know about. And at the time, I thought about buying a piece, but I wasn't sure what they went for. But Tim Burton actually has decent looking artwork that looks somewhat like his like Nightmare Before Christmas characters. A lot of his like didn't he do Corpse Bride too? A lot of the oddball stuff.
I think that's a far cry from Jim Carrey, though. No?
No, but you're saying Jim Carrey. I really call him an artist, but I'm saying Tim Burton actually does have artwork. I thought about buying at one point, probably 10 years ago.
This is Mr. Hyatt's next level of artwork here.
Yeah, kind of. I can't remember who it was. We had to take a typing class. What grade was I in? It's sixth, whatever. This is when this was still a relatively new concept. Kids would know how to use a computer. Anyway, getting old. So the final assignment for the class was you had to write a fan letter to a star. I can't remember if I sent it to Tim Burton or Johnny Depp. But whoever it was, whichever one of those two it was, I was obsessed with Edward Scissorhands at the time, which I believe is the both of them. Cocksucker never wrote me back. Was the only one in the whole class did get a letter back. Fuck me, huh?
Oh, hold on.
Yes.
Jim Carrey's official website, apparently, they're making Dumb and Dumber 4 and an Ace Ventura 3.
Great. Ron says, no need to dox. Everyone knows that I live in Lake Tahoe. Yeah, all right. Quit bragging, you spoiled fuck. Ashton says, Yoko Ono is an artist. It's not that big of an accomplishment. For anybody who hasn't seen it, you got to check out the. It's John, Yoko, and Chuck Berry played together, and Yoko just starts hooting and hollering and shit. And if you pause when she's doing that and zoom in on Chuck Berry's face, it's a sight to behold. It really is.
Didn't they? I don't have the record, but I do have handed down from my mom a lot of the Beatle records. But wasn't like after the Beatles broke up, didn't Yoko and John do like a record called like Double Vision or something like that? I can't remember.
Yeah, I think they're naked together on the cover or something.
Yeah. I've never heard a single song from that, but
yeah, you're probably not missing it.
God, man.
What, Tom?
Nothing.
Okay, thank you for your input. No, fuck you. That video pissed me off. My ears felt like shit. Yeah, Ash, it's rough, man. Something else. What's up, Captain G? Captain G, we were just touching on the awesome, amazing dickhead Kenny, the violent, delusional psychopath situation. I mean, well, you were there for all of it last night, Captain G, so there's not too much I'm going to be refreshing you on. But Ron says, I have a lot of post-Beatles records. It's a Yoko Lennon record. Yeah, correct. I could swear it's like a grainy black and white picture of like them from behind and they're butt naked on the cover. But, what's up, thank you.
So is Kenny, this guy,
Okay,
is he a Karki-verse character or is he just some random guy on the internet?
The first place I think I ever seen him Might have been around Richie's.
Like, is he part of the Kasharsky cinematic universe?
No, well, not. I'm sure he'll inject himself there too. He's an absolute fucking psychopath. I'm sure he'll end up there
He'll
at
do it.
some point. But no, not originally.
Aaron will do it, and he'll use him as a punching bag.
But Aaron doesn't know how to play that game. He had pick Rob and carry on the same stream, and had to bail at 10 o'clock because it was going so poorly.
What a faggot!
I don't know how you fucked that one up, but he did.
I'm going through Jim Carrey's video. He is such a far left woke. All the shit's like anti right wing stuff, like Trump.
Oh, yeah, good.
Trump and who's the old Speaker of the House guy? I can't remember. The Jowls, the turtle head guy.
McConnell?
Who? McCoo?
Mitch McConnell?
Yeah, Mitch McConnell.
McTurtle?
McTurtle. Yeah, his all his artwork's like woke.
Yeah, great. What a brave, bold, and daring statement that take pot shots at Mitch McConnell. Probably one of the most hated people in the federal government. God only knows how many years now. Unfinished music #1 is the album. Jesus, Ron. You need to burn part of your rap. What's up, Rosie Wren's dead grandma? How are you? Did she finally expire? Is that what happened? The Grub didn't take any bait. Last stream was boring. I had him a little angry at the end. I am rebanned again. But it was right to the better. I didn't want to fuck up Big Ron's chances. What the hell's her name again? Aisha Joy. Better be firing up that green card printer, Ron.
Yay!
Huh? Dylan,
What?
what are you yaying about?
I don't know.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate your input.
You're so sarcastic.
Nepotus says Secret Window is a pretty cool movie. I never heard of it. The crowd was hilariously jealous. Yeah, he was raging around. It was a good angle. It worked out pretty well.
I love making fun of Pick Rob.
Everybody loves making fun of Pick Rob. He's makes himself a pretty unlikable guy. Rosie Wren's dead grandma says, "I'm finally free of the regarded granddaughter." Did she actually die? Is that we've been waiting for this? Rest in peace, Rosie's grandma, I guess. Shit. Not sure if this means she's going to be beaver flashing more or less now, but good lord. How was I just about to look up? Can't remember. I'm drawing them out the blank. Shit. It's okay. It probably wasn't that
I'm
important.
tired of people always coming in and being like, "Oh, what did I miss? What did I miss?"
Oh, the
Bitch,
movie
you should have been here, motherfucker.
Secret Window. I'm probably going to regret Googling this.
Bunch of bags.
2004 horror film. Johnny Depp, John Turturro, Maria Bello, E.G. Hutton, Charles S. Dutton. Stephen King is in it or wrote it?
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay. 2004, PG-13. I take it this is a what is a Johnny Depp film directed by David Joepp, based on a Stephen King novella. Okay, I get it now. Thank you. Link? I didn't pin it? I'm sorry, Kevin G. Hang on a minute. I'm just winging it here anyway. We're not going to go too much longer, I promise. Can't believe anybody's watching. For a specific reason, Pick Rob normally hates being called Pick Rob. The Cliffs Notes Nepotism, that was his old channel, was Pick Rob 2000. It was deleted, and now he has a new channel and it's monetized, and he wants to shed the old name because he's convinced if he publicly admits that he was Pick Rob 2000, that YouTube will come down on him with the wrath of 1,000 suns. It's completely irrational. Everything about him is irrational. That's all. That's kind of all there is to it. There you go, Captain G. Here he is. But Captain G, you're live in on the air.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
Good. Did you catch any of the beginning of this?
No, I don't really know what's going on. I don't know who KennyW is.
The fellow we were talking to last night on JLS's?
I kind of remember him. What did he do? I don't really remember what he did.
The fellow that went to federal prison for making threats on Facebook but insists he didn't do it. Do you remember any of this, or were you blacked out?
I was pretty fucked up. I remember arguing with William, mostly.
It was after that.
No, I don't remember really any of that.
Good for you, man. Not bad. So this is like a whole new experience for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, he showed up at the picker ups tonight, and Cap is still drunk. Whatever. It's the weekend, Andrew. I called him out. I asked Picker Up if he would be how he felt about people being on his panel if they had committed such a crime and threatened a child care institution and officers of the law. Picker Up said, I would have to have proof. I would have to have proof. And I said, well, I have the whole case right here all spelled out. No, you're going to have to do that in private. Okay. And then Ron here had a brief conversation with Kenny after the stream, and we did air that as well. That's where we're at. Also, Dylan has no idea who Andy Kaufman was, who don't think he knew who Yoko Ono was up to this point. He did not know that Jim Carrey had given STDs to his dying wife. That's it. That's the whole thing so far. But
Actually,
The Jim Carrey STDs thing, I've never heard of that.
I
That's
never heard of that
interesting.
either.
yes, sir. It's true.
Yes, Andrew K., I am drunk. I was drunk last night.
It's okay.
I am. But I'm a little less drunk right now. I'm more just tired than anything.
Oh, okay. You didn't sound drunk last night.
Yeah.
Ashen says that he can't wait to out Dylan to the Russians. Oh, come on, Ashen.
I got worried, Blow, when Will made a couple gun videos today. So that might have been aimed towards us.
Oh, no, that's okay. If he can hit me from Florida, God bless him.
With a shotgun, that would be a pretty good shot.
A few thousand miles out of a 12 gauge would be a world record. I do.
Well,
Yeah.
One of the things that I don't think was answered last night, you guys were talking about how, what's that guy's name? The fucking Antifa guy? Kenny?
Kenny, that's the guy we're talking
Kenny.
about.
There's so many Kennys. There's Crazy K, there's Black K, and now there's Antifa
No, not
K.
them. Not Koshorsky.
I know, but I'm saying in my head, I gotta, you know what I mean?
Sorry.
Anyway, you guys were giving a hard time about having a prior felony conviction. Or I'm sorry, you guys went into detail of whether or not it was a felony arrest or felony conviction. Either way, he's now a security officer. He's now 16-bit Pete, Antifa 16-bit Pete, with carrying mace around, or pepper spray, or whatever it was, right?
Which is also against Colorado state law.
Well, then Will goes into, I mean, this is his words, not mine. Struggling with addiction, I can appreciate. Serve time, Rikers,
Sure.
8 months, whatever he said, right?
Yes, sir.
But then he's flashing whatever weapons he had. I got to think if he served that long, it's a felony conviction too.
Misdemeanor drug offense.
Oh, was it? Okay, did he say that?
Yes.
Maybe I missed that part. Okay.
And it's been some time. I have no reason to believe that Will's a prohibited person.
Okay, well, I missed that part. So, okay.
Yeah, that's mostly what I remember from last night. I don't really remember arguing with this Antifa guy.
Okay.
Was I bad? Or
I think it was my usual. I totally commandeered the whole thing, fucked it up, bored everybody to death, and asked them a million questions for now. You know,
Ashen, he referred to it as a bad summer camp, something to that effect.
Summer camp experience. Yeah. Summer camp, federal prison. Florence apparently is a summer camp experience, according to Kenny. Neptuz asked, did you see the video where Kenny pulled a knife out while getting accosted by the police? He discussed that last night. I can't remember if you were there or not for this.
I'm a citizen.
Which video? Is that on the T-word video that I would suggest it to watch? Neptuz. Boo says, he got a temp job at an airport recently. I'm not sure if he was in the area past the detectors or not, though. Shout out to the TSA. Finger in your butthole so you can fly to see grandma, but hiring guys like Kenny to beat the shit out of you for using the wrong bathroom or something. Thank you, Dylan. Appreciate your contribution.
Where'd Dylan go?
I don't know.
I think he's scared of my $500 offer. And he should be asking for more.
You got his booty, right?
All holes, all access.
Oh, here he is.
There he is.
Dylan.
He could ask for more now, man. He's worth more. Now that he has Laurel's musk on him.
Dylan.
Who's pissing? That you? Well,
You don't really even need to ask at this point, do you? Yes.
you know what I realized Dylan looks like, even though he doesn't realize he's muted right now? He looks like a fucking mutant. Dylan looks like Toby from The Office. A lot like him.
Oh, we always figured he was a roll-off.
Yeah.
It
It's
definitely.
like how fucking Toby from The Office meets the fucking roll-offs. He's
Definitely,
a midget Toby.
DJ Pam is definitely the offspring of Amy Roloff. So that.
Yeah, I can see that a little bit.
Boo, I take it you follow this relatively closely, this kind of thing. Are there any other highlights we should touch on? Did somebody make a compilation video of insanity? Thank you, Dylan. Apparently Dylan has mic issues. Hello, Coda. Jason says, I had no idea about Kenny. That's fucked up. Ironically, I called him... Oh, Jesus. Dylan. Ironically, I called him Pick Rob Jr. too many times earlier this evening, and he blocked me for it. It's like kismet. I don't know what that means. Could I leave this up? I missed it. Yeah, I'll leave it up. I don't think it's... Subject matter is questionable. I think we're just reporting the news. I will leave it up. We will see what happens. And if we burn to the ground, we burn. Who cares? Doesn't matter. Yes, I'll leave it up. Ode to Laurel. I think it's Ode Laurel.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, still.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Jesus, what the fuck?
I don't. You're the one. You're the.
You're Captain Tech, dude, with your PS4. You're selling that shit.
Did
Yeah,
you sell it? Did you sell it?
Not yet.
Why didn't you take like a fucking wet cloth and clean that thing off before you listed it? It looked fucking like shit, dude.
Yeah, and also remove all the gay pride shit off it, right?
Was there? I didn't notice.
Yeah, it's covered in like gay stickers.
I think that increases the price, personally. How much do you want for your
Get out a certified gay sticker on it, dude. This PS4 is
It has
gay.
a Charleston Pride sticker on it.
Isn't that North Carolina? Isn't that where you're the guy's like man slave in the shed?
I was in South Carolina for very
South
short.
Carolina. I knew it was one of the Carolinas. What's with your obsession with like these bumper stickers? I got to assume you're without seeing your car. I guarantee you have at least 5 bumper stickers on your car. Am I wrong?
I actually don't have any on my car.
Wow.
Dylan, you gotta write a fucking book, dude. You went from sex slave to auto mechanic.
Oh, it's much worse than
It's
that.
a fascinating story.
No, they're kind of one and the same. You're getting fucked either way.
Dylan's gone through a lot. Like no father growing up, then like a temporary father and a crack whore mom. Then Mike Acosta's like cocaine death. I mean, you really do need to write a book, Dylan.
It's Acosta, but sure.
It's fascinating.
Okay, I was way off, right?
Fuck. I have like a. I have like a. Hold on. I'm sorry. I gotta turn on my camera off.
Rest in peace.
The fuck? I have like a cramp on my tit. What the fuck?
The one thing that I thought that Mike had was that didn't he have like a really cool like yellow Jeep giant like a Wrangler or something that he had
Yeah,
picked
so
up?
it was the badass Jeep Wrangler.
What happened to that? Is that the one that Pam wrapped around a pole?
She had a rodeo, an Isuzu rodeo. She slammed that into our car, into our house garage, because her heel got stuck on the gas pedal.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure that was the problem.
Yeah, that was it.
What about the Jeep?
She sold it.
She's what?
She sold it to like I don't know. I think it was to like help pay off the house or some shit.
Yeah, that worked out well, huh?
Dylan, when was the last Christmas you remember with your mom?
It's fucked up, man.
Is that? Sorry.
Dylan?
I don't remember.
Okay. Dylan, what was your best Christmas? How's that? Your Christmas with Hank Hill this year?
No, we did go to the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, I thought you went to the Grand Canyon for Christmas.
Yeah, we couldn't see anything though.
I also remember that you sent.
Was it night?
No, it was
Hey.
foggy as shit. You can't see 2 feet behind Dylan in the picture he took. Pretty funny.
Wait, yo, he's singing on stage.
Who is that?
That's me.
Oh, okay.
That's me singing on stage.
What? Where'd you get that?
My mom and her friend, we had like a musical. We call it musical theater, but it was basically we just got up on stage and sang a bunch of songs in front of old people.
Oh yeah, just for fun.
I think I don't remember. We did make tips, and it was kind of spread across all of us.
So it wasn't for fun. That's cool.
That was me singing "New York, New York" by Frank Sinatra.
Oh, God.
You distract them up front while DJ Pam banged the husbands in the back.
Yeah, do a lot of favors afterwards.
She's going through the coat check, looking at everybody's
And-
pocket.
I actually know exactly where that was filmed.
Where was that film? No, the artist.
My grandmother and grandfather lived in a mobile home park off of Pasadena. In
Was the Pedo Park in St. Pete?
No, is Retrofan. You know where Pasadena is, right?
Retrofan, you know where Pasadena is?
No, he
It's like-
doesn't.
It's like in St. Petersburg. It's like by the beach. But yeah, it was a mobile home park.
Retro fan just texted me. No, he has no idea what you're talking about.
Causeway Village.
All right. Okay. You don't have to dox him, Dylan, but I appreciate it.
My
Dylan, can I tell you something about that
Ed,
shirt?
doesn't matter, man.
Dylan,
What?
can I tell you something about the shirt you're wearing in that picture?
Yeah, what about it?
Nobody from New York wears a fucking nobody loves New York. It's a fucking shithole. It's a nightmare. It's a crime.
Mhm.
Stinks like piss. Fucking nightmare of an island. Your shirt might as well say, "Rob me. I'm a tourist."
Sure.
But you look good dressed up like a New York City tourist leprechaun or whatever the hell you were going for there. That's
Actually, that was I think that was a St. Patrick's Day sort of special event.
great.
I didn't expand the photo, but he has like three ladies in the back. No, I won't say ladies. Maybe they're Pam's friends in the background.
Can we see
One's a fat bitch. The other one's
Well, I don't.
Like,
I don't. I was trying to be polite, but yeah.
well, we're hardly.
Dylan, you don't like pussy. Who are you to fucking judge?
Oh, you changed the photo. God damn it.
Oh, man, he's probably cropping the other one so we can see it. That's what I'd like to think. Anyway.
Yeah, man.
Dylan, what is
What?
the perfect cock size
The
for you?
cock size.
Yeah.
Mm,
Like not too big, not too small.
like
What are we
just-
talking about? 7-inch?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that right there. You see retro? You see blow?
I'm fucking with my own pick. Don't change it for a minute there, Retro Fan. I gotta.
Look, it looks like the Wilson sisters, where there's one that's like the size of a semi truck, and the other two.
Whatever.
Oh. Yep, that's me. I had a crush on one of them. Like a
Well,
serious crush.
2 out of 3 ain't bad there, Dylan.
I think it was the girl in the middle. I liked her.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to crop the topless picture of Laurel, but like it goes out of frame in StreamYards and I can't hit OK.
Dylan, did you ever fucking have interactions with RJ?
Ooh, no, RJ's way before Dylan's time.
Can you define what you mean by interactions?
Like, Dylan, did you ever meet RJ?
No,
I've heard of RJ.
you didn't meet him. It's not. He was there.
Dylan is-
Sorry.
Dylan probably has 4 Grinder accounts. You got to be more specific on these type of things.
This Sally Jesse Raphael motherfucker.
I
Who
have-
sits there.
One Grindr account. The only one I ever known.
Aaron likes the girl on the left. Aaron sent us a message tonight, bragging that he was with his cheating wife at a.
Hold
What
on,
was
I'll
the
be right
concert?
back.
Aaron was terrible tonight. Oh
Really?
my god, he was an embarrassment.
He constantly. The one thing I don't get. I know we occasionally discuss things that are mentioned in our chat, but it's like we'll call Aaron out on how dumb his life decisions are, how much of a failure he is as a business owner. And his go-to deflection is the fact he just got laid, or that crypto is up 1%.
Yes, he came into the chat out of nowhere to tell us that he had had unprotected relations to completion with his wife, and then.
And what's our response every time? I mean, it's
So did
roughly
everybody else. Yeah.
yeah. Your wife has the fruit punch flavor of semen, 5 other fruits in there.
Yeah. Great.
Yeah, you're I gotta think the only reason he's bringing this up, honestly, is that he honestly thinks that other people, and maybe he's right after Carrie, watching who Carrie fucks, that other people want to fuck his wife. That's what's keeping him in this relationship.
I don't think they want to. I think it's just convenient because pretty much everybody has, right? I mean, like I think you might be the only one in the area who has not.
Probably.
Andrew K asked if he was the first for the day. I'm going to say probably not because it was about 8:30 at night, at maybe 9 o'clock. When he started.
Saturday is a bad time to ask about Laurel's sex schedule. Leave it at that.
Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Okay.
I feel like
Yeah. Okay.
Isn't it incredible that he still keeps up the fucking, and I believe it's a lie completely, that Laurel is at the store on Saturdays. I don't believe that whatsoever.
She was up until. Well, why do you think he?
yeah, you don't think this is coincidental that he shut the market down and he now has to monitor his wife on Saturdays, right?
Well, no, he says Sundays are done, but the Saturday, that's where I have my biggest question on. He says Laurel is at the shop on every Saturday while he's going to go garage sailing.
Well,
Yeah,
she
now-
won't be the only one there. I can tell you.
Well, now suddenly and conveniently, he's able to check in on her to make sure friends and family's penises aren't buried halfway down her throat, right? You realize this isn't coincidence that he quit.
It
this.
didn't stop her, dude. Even when he was on his like highest fucking alert fucking level, she managed to suck more dick and fuck more dudes than ever. So his fucking game plan is fucking failed since fucking step one. He's a fucking
Laurel,
idiot.
she's been getting
Sure. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Laurel's game plan is going just fine. Sounds like.
Yeah, getting cocked, sucking fucking cum. She's fucking golden.
Taking my dick in the roast beef.
All right. You finally admitted it live on the air. Thank you, Dylan. Jason
Thank
says,
you.
any updates on Grandma Laurel's health? I'm excited for the great breakup upon her untimely demise. I don't know any. The woman's like, I think Laurel's family has actually a reasonably wide generational gap. I could have sworn her grandmother's like 92 years old. I mean, no matter what, she don't have much left for the world. I'm really looking forward to Laurel's great escape. Boo again. Boo, you're still watching? Why are you watching this, man? Just remember, YouTuber's PooTube made a Kenny video titled An Amazing, Awesome Love Story. I will check that out. Maybe we can watch it live. I don't know. Pooh doesn't strike me as the kind to strike me. Not that it matters, but maybe we can get PooTube in here one night, maybe on Thursday, and we can review that. And maybe he can give us some input. That'd be lovely. Jason says Laurel should just. Oh, come on, Jason. Jason is suggesting that Laurel might expedite her grandmother's demise. You could argue it's a financially sound decision, Jason.
Well, Blow, did you spoil everyone yet about the streamer mansion that we're buying in Maine?
So
When
I'm
this
going
happens?
to found a lovely piece of property, cliff front, Atlantic Ocean, beautiful ocean front. Backyard goes out about 100 feet from the house, falls down about 150 feet,
Yes.
right into the ocean. Beautiful, beautiful. Nice big
Cool.
four-car garage, semi-attached to the house. You could put the shop in there. It's about a 4-bedroom. I think the house they were asking $80,000. It's on a couple of acres. So I'm going to buy this house, and Captain G is going to come by, I believe.
I'm gonna operate the lighthouse.
Dylan's gonna have no choice whatsoever because he's about to be homeless. And Laurel's gonna come on up, and we're gonna just have a wonderful streamer. It's gonna be like the even more autistic version of an IP2 band trip.
I think CGC promised to move in and bring his hot tub and Jägermeister machine.
Well, that'd be wonderful. I hope he brings that goddamn theater screen he's got in the basement too.
Oh, damn, that would be great.
And we can watch BB028 videos all night.
That's right. Make
Please.
CGC even has. I had no idea. I've known this guy for years. Talk to him every day. He's got half wooden barrels in his basement, just full of individually packaged peanuts. Could you imagine just having a barrel of peanuts right there in your basement hangout?
Wait, really?
Yeah.
His CGC's, I don't think he shared it publicly, even that privately with us, but you piece together the images that he does share, and he's living in a, I don't know how you would describe it, like fun time, or it's like part theater, part rock concert, part, I mean, he's got a pretty pimped out house.
CGC's place is a,
Yeah.
I don't want to say too much. CGC has a lovely home. Nice piece.
He really does.
It's like a log cabin inside. It's the whole basement is his basement hangout is nicer than any entire house
Yeah.
I've lived in.
Does he have a wife and kids?
Let's not disclose any of that. It's none of your business.
I'm not going to discuss any of CGC's family details.
He has a beautiful home, though. His basement is fucking amazing, though. Bro.
He's got like a tiled garage with a brand new. I shouldn't say that. I don't want him to be part of it. Just a really, really nice spot with pretty much every fun thing you could ever ask for on a piece of nice remote property.
What about a on-demand stripper?
I also don't want to say too much, but we have another chat that's not the one that you're in. Captain's not in it. Petrofan's not in it.
Mm-hmm.
Few of us in another chat. CGC has a full home security video camera. And
It's beautiful.
Once in a blue moon, he has shared some highlights from his entire home security camera. And if I were to describe what I saw on these live on the air,
Bro, stop, dude.
it'd probably be burned at the stake. Hello, Evie. How are you? You can go ahead and finish that one up, Evie. There's no slow mode or anything. Knock
Maybe
yourself
do it on an after stream.
No, I genuinely I don't share any details about CGC, but he does.
Yeah.
Share.
CGC is lock and key, bro. You don't share that shit.
I've not seen anything criminal. I swear to God. I mean, nothing. He's not breaking anything.
Yeah. CGC's cool as fuck.
I've seen some shit. I'll say that. It's gotten wild at the old Casa de CGC. That's for sure. Jason says CGC's house is a brothel. Let's just call it. Oh my God. Let's just call it what it is. No, that's not what I'm trying to say exactly, Jason. Just
No.
he likes to party.
He's like it's more like a beer hall.
Yes, correct. That's fair. Who? I mean, I know what we're looking at. Who are we looking at, Retroman?
That would be Gothy.
Oh,
Fuck Gothy, dude. Get that, dude. That bitch's 15 minutes was up 3 weeks ago.
She had it recently this week. Did you see where she accidentally flashed her crack pipe?
Who gives a fuck?
and she was called
That
out.
bitch sucks.
She lost her mind.
Is this chick that like keeps slapping herself in the face and crying and shit?
No, that's my favorite. That's my new babe. These idiots showed me a Drazdia.
Drazdia. Yeah, Drazdia.
Oh my God.
She's had a very eventful week.
What a fucking nightmare. I hate you guys for showing me that woman. And I cannot stop watching her.
Well, she
This is
uploads
why-
25 times a day.
It's people like her and Cyrax and JFS. The reason I unsubscribe is they flood my YouTube subscription box. I mean, what do you do when you want to like see who's posted new videos and like Andrazi, whatever her name is posting 7 videos in 23 minutes.
They're fucking insane though, man. It's better than the other people who go live and just fucking stare at the fucking camera. She at least fucking opens up her shit with like insanity. So I give her credit. But it's not good.
She's off. What, are you doing widgets or something? What the hell's going on over there, Ken?
Sorry, I was lighting some incense.
Yes, of course.
And you always light your incense with crack propane.
No, I have that fucking lighter that. Here, I'll light it again.
That's a blowtorch.
What you hear? Yeah.
It's a jet lighter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Any luck finding a roommate, Dylan? Yeah, like you've ever had a problem talking with your mouth full before.
Are you still eating the cold chicken tacos from the other night?
He's just got tucked under the bed. There's like 20 of them down there.
No, but I'm eating a piece of bread. Hold on a second.
Just bread? Just like.
No, it's like
Dylan, what is the cutoff date before you need a roommate to stay there?
He has 10 weeks.
I think you said early June or something.
yeah.
Okay, you got time. You should get a roommate. You should stay there, dude. That place seems cool.
It's a really nice fucking place.
Yeah.
Over the lease, I get a fucking covered spot, so I don't have to park all the way down over fucking that way and having to walk 5 minutes to my door.
Mm-hmm. No, dude, you need to find a roommate. Stay in that place.
I'm trying.
Seriously.
Dylan, if you lived in a less expensive area, I'd move in, but I'm not getting ahead by going to where you're at. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, I live nowhere near you, dude.
Would you seriously move in though, BH?
I don't mind being your roommate. I don't want to play with your worm, for what it's worth. But I'm not moving. I'll move that far, but it's way too expensive. I'm saving nothing if I move in with you.
I will move into that main super mansion, though, if everyone's in.
Can I get
Dylan, BH, Retro, Cave Squeaker, everyone.
Cave's not invited.
Cave Squeaker's not invited to the mansion?
He's a troll.
Oh, he is? Oh.
No
Sorry,
troll.
Cave.
No trolls allowed.
No trolls invited, I guess. Sorry,
No
Cave.
trolls
I didn't even
allowed.
realize you were a troll.
trolls though?
What's that, Dylan?
Aren't we all trolls though?
No, I'm not a troll.
No, I'm not. I've never been.
We sure act like trolls.
No.
At least I do.
I gotta say, if
You-
the left,
You look like a troll.
I gotta say, if gender is fluid, I gotta think the definition of troll is fluid. Am I a troll? I mean,
no,
I have a genuine interest in most of the people I watch, so I would say I'm not a troll. Do I have a joke or laugh at their expense? Absolutely.
I consider myself an observationalist. Dylan.
Oh, we're using big words now,
Would you like me to cut?
Do you know what that means?
huh? He likes to see things.
Yeah, that's he's not wrong.
I'll say this: of all the people that I've had a laugh at or watched online, I've never once made any attempt to contact any of them personally, except for, I guess, what Mama K, I guess, would be the side note on that. But generally speaking, I don't try to fuck with their careers. I don't contact
No, of course.
family.
That's too far. That's too
You
far.
know, you look at a cross section of Andraza. How do you pronounce her name?
Drazdia.
Okay, whatever. Andresia. There are people generally fucking sending her like physical items, letters. I mean, to me, that's crossing the line. That's how I draw the difference between.
They're not, though. They're sending her, like, fucking, please, like, stop posting. And she takes that as, like a murder threat.
Well, she's sharing screenshots of something, so they're contacting her through Facebook or.
Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull this off air. We can continue having this conversation in an uncensored manner, which I don't mind doing in either way. But I also don't want to bore everybody to death, burn the StreamYard's hours, and we went off topic. But we're going to.
How is JLS not on?
She's either.
One of these days, I swear to you, she's going to flash her milk bags.
If anybody wants to join us, here's this. I will see everybody, all 10 of you, which is probably us and 6 other people, as soon as possible. And we're going to go off air. And Dylan says after you.
Yeah, Dylan's such a badass.
And we'll figure out this Kenny thing a little better. Boo, thank you for the heads up. I will take a look and catch you soon.